The disrespect got so loud that I forgot that he even loved me at one point. The disrespect also got so loud that every time I was with him, I would like sit in silence because I didn't even feel like I could talk to him anymore. The disrespect got so loud that I would sit and stare at him and be so confused as to who was even sitting in front of me. The disrespect was so loud that I started mentally checking out long before it was even over. The disrespect got so loud that I thought like every time like I saw him was literally gonna be like the last time I saw him. They say that it's hard to grow to hate someone. I wouldn't even say I hate him. Like, I just would say, like, I hate who he showed me who he actually was. The person who I met at the beginning was not actually who he was. And I don't think that the person that you met at the beginning was actually the person that you met either. But what I am trying to say is, like, when someone shows you who they actually are, they didn't become that. They always were that. You just haven't seen it fully. And that's the most unfortunate part of the whole thing because we don't want to believe that our person is like that. But how that works is what they're showing you is simply the truth. When you are feeling disrespected and the action and words or one or the other is showing you that, I promise you that man doesn't value you and you deserve someone who does.
Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend of 4 years. In that sentence, it doesn't feel real. This has been one of the hardest decisions, and it's definitely going to be one of the hardest videos I ever make. I'm scared. I'm heartbroken. I'm confused. But I know it's time. I know it's past time. And I just hope someday he's able to see that this really was in both of our best interests. I've always known this day would come. I just never really knew when I would actually have the courage to do it. And today is that day. We met in college. We were dorm room neighbors. And at that time, it felt like right person, right time. Like everything was perfect. We had routine. It was comfortable. It was convenient. It made sense. I was so in love. Really thought, this is it. I'm never gonna have to date again. Like I found my person, found my soulmate. This is the one I'm gonna marry. But as we all know, things change. And that's our situation. I graduated college a year and a half ago. We moved out together, even though he was still in college, and was really super excited. You know, like, this is my first time out of school. I'm ready to kind of explore this life, travel, chase my dreams, getting to know myself. And somewhere in that process, I realized I was outgrowing the version of myself that existed in that relationship. It was honestly, like, so difficult. Felt myself almost having to shrink down to fit into the relationship. That's kind of when problems really started to happen. I've known in my gut that I was not in the right relationship for me for about 2 years now, but I loved him so much that I just kept thinking to myself, things will change. And I think when we hit that 4-year mark, hit it in April, I kind of did some deep reflecting. I've been like journaling about this because it's been something that's been on my mind for quite a while now. And I noticed some repeated patterns that I was just hoping and wishing would change, but they weren't changing. And another thing I feel like I should add, I don't want to change a person to like fit with me. Like I want to find something that's just natural. We just got to a point where we didn't really see eye to eye anymore. I realized our goals for the future didn't really align. Just certain like things that are definite deal breakers for me. And I was hoping it would change, but that was wishful thinking. I think the part that makes all of this so hard is nothing catastrophic happened. Like there wasn't any big explosive breakup moment, no cheating, none of that. And that's somehow even more difficult to walk away from. So I packed up 4 years of my life and moved last week. Told them that it was kind of just to find myself and like self-growth, which it totally was. But it was also to separate from the situation and give myself that clarity. Are you making the right decision? Almost immediately, I felt some sort of like peace. That distance gave me clarity that I needed. And I just had to sit down and admit to myself, this is not the love that I want to keep choosing. But moving away has been so hard. So we do like our nightly FaceTime calls. I almost felt like I had to like act like everything was all fine and dandy, even though it wasn't. And I've been holding it in. Feeling like I'm living a lie like that, honestly, broke me. As much as this breakup is going to hurt, I feel like I'm going to feel relieved. I don't have this weight on my chest anymore. It feels like my life's on pause until I get the thing done. Dragging it out is just hurting myself and him more. This is not fair to either of us. I need to do the hard thing that needs to be done. Loving someone and choosing someone are two very different things. You can love something while still realizing it is not good for you. It's just whether or not you choose to walk away. And now I'm choosing to walk away for both of our own goods. I know for a fact I'm the one that has to do it in order for it to be done, even though we both know that this has to happen. I just had to be honest with myself and realize we are not bringing out the best version of each other anymore. This is not really a healthy relationship anymore. Now I have to act. I am terrified to start over. I don't want to live a life out of fear. I want a deep love. I know some people might be wondering, like, why are you making a video about this whole thing? I need this for my coping process, all right? My boyfriend was very private and he kind of wanted me also to be private, which just isn't me. I'm very extroverted. I love talking and having fun, and I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not. And I also know I am most definitely not the only person out there who's going through a situation like this and holding on to something that is slowly killing them. I'm truly, in my heart of hearts, doing what I feel is right. I can't apologize for that. I am really sad, and it's gonna be really hard to see him hurting, but I know in the long run, this will be for the best for both of us. And I already feel like a part of me that's been missing for so long is coming back. I have no idea what the future has in store. I am optimistic. I'm so proud of myself for sticking to my gut and finally having the courage to follow through. I'm just gonna get in there, do it, probably hug forever, and then that'll be it. Don't cry now, you've done so good. I'll keep you guys posted. Wish me luck. It's gonna be really difficult. Bye.
So me and my boyfriend are officially broken up, and it's actually for all this time. But it's okay, because it's my birthday and we're gonna be outside. Well, not like outside, just outside for this one particular guy. Also, this breakup happened a while ago. Like, I'm making a video late. And like, there was no specific reason. It was just, y'all were right the entire time. I don't want to hear the comments being like, we told you from the beginning, but I have no hate against him. I think he's a good person. I just like needed more, and I didn't want to have to ask for it. And it's not his fault. Like, we just love in completely different ways. And I'd heard it from my friends the entire time, but I didn't really listen to them. But then my coach said something to me about it. And like, my coach is the most influential person in my life. Like, I talk to her more than I talk to my parents. And she's the most emotionally intelligent person I've ever met. Like, I was crying to her about how maybe what I was asking for was too big, because I was like, am I the problem? Because it's just not changing. And she was like, no, like, no matter how you want to be loved, you need to find someone that's going to do that for you. And she was like, you shouldn't ask to be loved how you want to be loved. And I was literally sitting there like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck? And she was like, it's not his fault either. He needs to find someone that doesn't care about those things. And I was like, that's so valid. Like, it's not either of us in the wrong. It's just we're completely different people. But yeah, now I am completely done asking for things. Like, I realize my self-worth, and now no matter like what relationship or talking stage I get into, I'm not asking for anything. Like, the guy said I was outside for leaves me undelivered. And like, I'm okay if you're not on your phone, but if you're on your phone and active and I'm undelivered, like, I don't play about that. And so, I mean, if it continues, I'm just not going to talk to him. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just going to let whatever happen, because I'm done forcing things. Because in the end, if you force something, it's never going to work out. I'm speaking words of wisdom here, but I really need to hear this. But yeah, like, me and him are on completely good terms. And some of y'all are stalkers. Some of y'all knew we broke up before I even like posted this because of my repost. So I had to take them down because like, I want to break the news. I don't want y'all to already know. But yeah, I was going to do these pictures with him, but I guess they're going to be solo shots now because there is no him. But yeah, either I'm going to be outside all summer or this guy's going to act right and we can lock in. So just don't leave me undelivered and just show me you like me. And also, before y'all say I moved on too fast, the relationship was over far before it was over. And I would never cheat on this guy. Like, actually, I don't cheat in general. Like, I have something against cheating. But like, if you know, the relationship is over. And I didn't cheat either way. Until we actually broke up, I did not even speak to another guy or like start talking to them. But yeah, now it's been a while, or like a bit. So I don't know. I just don't want to hear anything. But yeah, wish me luck on my pictures. Bye.
If you're going through a breakup right now, I'm literally going to tell you everything you need to hear. Okay, so step one, you are allowed to grieve. If right now you're in that weird in-between where you feel like you should be over it by now, but you still get hit with like waves of sadness out of nowhere, this is your reminder that you were literally not behind. You loved someone deeply and you probably pictured a future, and you're probably really open and connected to that person. So yes, of course it hurts. Honestly, I'd be more surprised if it didn't hurt. You don't need to be over it in a week or even a month. Take your time and feel every emotion. My biggest tip when going through a breakup is you literally need to feel to heal. So literally cry if you need to, scream into a pillow if you need to, go to a rage room if you need to, okay? Literally do
anything and everything you have to do to let your emotions out. Like, genuinely allow yourself to feel all of your emotions. But just know that every tear, every journal entry, every walk alone, every workout at the gym, it's slowly rebuilding the part of you that won't settle next time. You're not broken, you're just healing. I love you guys, and stay tuned for part 2.
Hey guys, get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend of 3 months. So me and my boyfriend met through mutual friends. We made it official in March, but we've been talking since like the end of January going into February. So basically one night me and my girls were just texting in a group chat, and one of our friends was hosting a party and we had nothing to do, so we were like, let's go, just show up, have some fun. So me and my girls are on the way there, all dressed in our cute little outfits, and I've texted my boyfriend multiple times, but he's just not answering me. So I start to get a little like suspicious, like what's going on, because he is always on his phone, like always, like he's addicted to that thing. So we get there, we're having a good time, you know, the music is good, vibes are good. Then suddenly I have a sudden urge to like go, I have to pee. So obviously if I have to pee, I'm not gonna stand around and wait, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Mind you, my boyfriend lives a whole town over, which is nowhere near where this party was. So I obviously go to the bathroom and I walk in and there's 2 people on the sink, just, you know. And then I really get a closer look and I'm like, oh shit, that's my boyfriend. And this girl is very well known for having a crush or an obsession, if you will, with my boyfriend. And I guess she just really got to him that night because they're obviously having a good time. Obviously I was pissed, as one would be. I got my girls, we left, told them what happened the next day. And now he's about to come over so we can have a little convo, because he doesn't know right from wrong, I guess. So honestly, I'm really upset. Like, I honestly did not think he would do something like this, because like I thought we had some sort of maturity, because he's obviously a couple years older than me, but I guess he just doesn't understand. I'm way more angry than sad at this point, because it's just like, so he does play football, so he's had a morning workout and then he's just been at practice all day, and we haven't really had time to like really like talk and like Snapchat and everything. I don't know if he was talking to her before they even like went to the party or anything, and the girl obviously knows that he was in a relationship. I hate to blame the girl in like situations, like usually it's the boy's fault, but she knew that we were dating. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna confront him and just ask him, and if he's not honest with me, I'm gonna be really upset, because he obviously doesn't know that I was there. Because I really didn't want to make it like a big scene at the party and everything, because I wanted everyone to keep like enjoying themselves, but it's just like effed up on like why he felt the need to do that. Okay, my makeup is all done. I'm ready for him to come over. Let me know if I'm acting crazy, guys, or if it's totally reasonable on my point of view. No, but you didn't even take account how like my feelings were. Like, no, I'm done.
Hey guys, get ready with me while I talk about how my boyfriend broke up with me yesterday. A little backstory, I used to always ask him to change, and he would always tell me he would, and this would go on for months and he just like never changed. Because of that, I was having thoughts about breaking up with him. I ended up posting a TikTok on this account about like if I should break up with him and all this stuff, like listing like why. Then some random guy DM'd my boyfriend on Instagram with a screenshot of my TikTok. While all that was happening, he was at my house. So it was 10 in the morning when he showed me the screenshot that the guy sent him, and he just packed his stuff and left. He lives 3 hours away from me, so an hour and a half into his drive, he texted me, basically breaking up with me over text. He was saying how immature it was of me to make that TikTok instead of just going to him and talking about it, which makes no sense because I've always went to him and talked to him for months. He basically broke up with me for that TikTok I made. I do see him again next month to give him some of his stuff back. I am also almost certain he still plays games with my little brother. I've been handling it pretty good, I would say. Like, yes, I did cry a bunch yesterday. I had to tell my family too, which is also hard. And yes, I'm still thinking about him, like ever since I woke up today, but I feel like it's easier right now. I haven't been crying. I think it also helps with the fact that I've been telling myself if he really wanted to be with me, he would, and we wouldn't be broken up right now. But I shouldn't be stressing so much about the breakup because, you know, he didn't want to be with me. So I probably should have said this in the beginning, but I am making this video just because I've had like a lot of girls DM me being in the same situation. If you're in a relationship with someone that doesn't treat you how you deserve to be treated and you voice that with them, you communicate, but nothing is changing, I really strongly advise you to just leave. And I know that's really hard to do because I couldn't even do that, but it is better not to wait it out because then it will get harder. Okay guys, I am done with my makeup. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.